How y'all doing? Hey, peoples. Hey, y'all. Hey. Y'all get on up in here and close the door. Hit that bell first and then close the door. Get on up in here. Hello, everybody. Happy Friday. I hope you guys are having an amazing day. Child, I pray you have. So, y'all come on up in here. And this is what I'm about to tell y'all. I'm gonna give y'all a good old hot solid hour of my entertaining. My entertaining. And girl gonna get on up off of here because girl gonna have to go to sleep now. That's it, that's all. Yes. Hello, my beautiful mods. Hello, beautiful people. How y'all doing? My members, hello, beautiful. Hey, beauties, and welcome to everybody. Y'all get on up in here, hit that like, share, and subscribe button for your girl. And while you're doing all that, don't forget to close the door behind you now. You got to shut the door because the time of the year, the bugs and all that coming out here now. So close the door. We ain't about to be like Tuna Cat up over here with something swarming and biting on us. So, yeah, do that part right there. But Miss Maria, my mom says, good evening, squad. It's a G thing. Join the live. It's a vibe. Tap the screen. It don't cost a thing. Help us to grow, subscribe, support. $ G Strickland 8 and share. Join the squad for $2.99. Enjoy. Thank you, Miss Maria. She says house rules. No CC's names, initials only. Use nicknames for the strike. Happy. Use creative spelling for cursing. Over here, we agree to disagree. Respect for discourse only. All is alleged. Get out of my way. Miss Maria says, don't miss Mel's TikTok live 7/13/25 from 5 p to 9 p. Where you come from? Uh, 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 she also says, hey, has anyone else Fed been, I guess, Fed been flooded with season 9 episodes? LAMH, yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. That's why I was saying reruns, reruns, and more reruns. Because, child, let me tell you, I had something to talk about, but I forgot what it was. So I just said, I'm going to put reruns, reruns, and more reruns. And then, we're going to find something other over here to talk about, y'all, for this good old hour. So y'all might as well get in ready, and get in gear. How about that right there? I ain't about to be coming up here cutting up today. I ain't gonna cut up, y'all. I ain't gonna cut up, but oh, y'all know we got to wait to this 10-minute mark. See how I be doing? Get off track quick, girl. Get off track. Y'all hold on to your hold your hats now. Can y'all hear me now? Lord, shame on this raggedy mess here. Let me start over. Let me start over. Hey, y'all. Thank y'all so much. We have reached the 1,800 subscribers. Give ourselves a round of applause. I greatly appreciate all of y'all leaders that stands 10 toes down with your girl. I greatly appreciate y'all so much. We steady climbing, and it's going to be all right. Sometimes you just got to go through a storm, child. But it's going to be all right, y'all. It is. It is. So shout out to all of us for all of that. Yes. Hey, Miss Logical One. She says, hey, G and Chad. Hey, beautiful. Miss Sexy Diva, my mod, says, hello, G Squad and chat. And she also said to the people, tap that like button, please, and thank you. Consider joining for $2.99. It's a vibe up over here. That part right there. Miss Maria says, Logical One. She says, hey, beautiful. Logical One says, hey, Aunt Maria. Miss Sexy Diva said, Miss Maria says, hey, Sexy Diva, my sister Ma, Miss Sexy Diva coming through with this here $10 super sticker, girl. You better come on through it and support your sister. Whoa, whoa. In Marquez's voice. Miss Maria says, Sexy Diva, thanks for your support. Yes, absolutely. You hear me now? You should be able to hear me now, Miss Maria. Thank you. Hey, Miss Faith, beautiful. She says, go. I guess good evening. Miss Candy says, hey, G and Maria and chat. Hey, Miss Beautiful Candy. Miss Maria says, next stop, 2K. Yes, we're running for it, Miss Maria. I won't stop till I get back to my 2K. And then I'm going to continue and continue. Miss Sassy Diva says, hello, Gail. Miss Maria says, hey, Faith. Hey, girl. Hey, how y'all doing? Child, I missed it, y'all, yesterday. That's how my aunt used to say. She used to say yesterday. She didn't say yesterday. She says yesterday. So I said, okay, auntie, then yesterday. Mm-hmm. So it is. That's what it is. It's yesterday. Well, anyway. Well, I had to go to my doctor's appointment to my oncologist yesterday. Yeah, and Miss Candy Doc, I'm glad you're in here. It's all my levels and stuff is looking amazing. My blood pressure was excellent, child. Everything was looking very good. Ding, 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 ding. Yep, had that appointment yesterday. And then at 4 o'clock, I had another doctor's appointment. It was virtual. And see, this is my primary care doctor. And she be trying to get to the root of the tutor of why my body be hurting and so sore. And it be jumping everywhere. And they can't figure that out. And then I cannot go see this rheumatoid arthritis doctor until next year. So she said, this is what we're going to do. And I told her that too. So she gave me some prednisone to take, child. And I know what the side effects can do to all of that. I got it. But she told me to take these prednisones. I'm supposed to take 4 for 14 days. And then she going to slowly wean me off of them. But I can tell the good people down there today, child, I started taking them things yesterday. And I took some today. And girl, the body is almost like I am 25. 25. Uh-huh. Child, y'all have no idea how the body feels when it's not hurting, child. I slept like a baby last night because I was not in pain. So I'm so grateful to God. But I told that lady yesterday, I said, honey, let me tell you, if I get to taking it and that pain is gone, I ain't going to take them. If the pain come back, I'll take another one. I ain't about to be taking all these and get me up there about 240, 2 something, child, and I'm up here at a buck 40, 148. Baby, we about to do all of that, child, because I don't know what to do with all that now. I'm just about to tell the people I ain't gonna know what to do with it. So I ain't gonna get that. Miss Candy says steroids will give you energy and help with pain. Will also make you eat like a billy goat. Girl, I've been hungry all day. I said, here we go. I already done warned my cheerings. I told my cheerings, I said, now, see, the doctor gave your mama these here pills I got to take. So, when you run up on me and you see me with this rooter, tooter, don't even be saying nothing. Don't be saying, Mama, you And don't be trying to ask me questions too, cause I'm gonna have to remind you I'm the mom and I'm about to be 57. I'm gonna do what I want to do. Child, I tell y'all. But anyway, all is well. Thank God for that, child. I hope it worked, child, because I don't like the pain, child. That pain was something special. Ooh, I almost went and bought me a cane. It was so hard for me to get up and move around. But anyway, today was much different day for me. So I'm so grateful for that. Miss Maria says, don't be out there in them sad shorts, Najee. Child, child. They're gonna be out there saying, Glow got a big old butt. Oh yeah, Glow got a big old butt. Oh yeah. They're gonna be saying, girl, where you get that from? I said I went over there to Walmart and I bought it. Child ain't about to be messing with them people. Steroids will also make, what do you say? Your blood sugar rise. Yes, Miss Candy. They know all of that kind of stuff, Miss Candy, because the people done told me, because we're gonna keep a close eye on you while we try these pills. Miss Candy, they own it. They already own it. She ran it down to me yesterday. She said we're gonna keep an eye on it and all of that stuff. So I really believe I'm in good hands, and they ain't nothing for them to call me and be like, how you feeling? You feeling any better? And all of that kind of stuff, child. So I didn't know. I thought the best doctors was in North Carolina, but child, these people up here, child, they has been amazing. Yes, so I'm so grateful that God gave me the good old doctors in December, child. Yes. Woo. Miss Logical One says, glad you feel better, G. Lord, yes, girl. I think I can go out there. I might go skating. Shoot. Knees ain't hurting. Knees ain't hurting. Back ain't hurting. Back ain't hurting. Child ain't drop it like it's hot. Drop it. I don't know. I don't know if I'm gonna be dropping it like it's hot and nothing like that. You should also be taking vitamin D. Well, right now, Miss Candy, they just got me on my calcium pills. I take some pills for oh, it's on the tip of my tongue. I can't even call it. I'm thinking of it in a minute. I don't take no vitamin D. I take some folic acid. Um, yeah, but they keep an eye on me. They keep an eye on me. Drop it like it's lukewarm. Don't show out too bad, girl. Child, I've been waiting a long time for this Miss Logical One, girl. I don't even go out clubbing, but I feel like dancing. Child, I feel good. Ooh, yes. Ooh. Child, too bad I ain't got no sugar daddy. When I get this badonka back here, I'm gonna be like, don't be running up over here where I'm at now, cause I got a little bit more. Bye. Miss Maria says, okay, I'm looking for a plane to VA because I see you ain't gonna act right. Girl, ain't about to be acting right. Child, I'm about to enjoy the rest of this here summertime. Yes, that part right there. Miss Logical One says, okay, Portia with goo body. Child, I done seen that there, Miss Logical One, that goo body is still harassing the girl. What he gonna try to make her want him. Now, I did have a little hope that Goombody and Portia, I kind of thought y'all that they would maybe find their way back to each other. But he being nasty right now, and that's a turn off. She's not gonna want to be around that dude. He acting like a whole Martell hoe, child. I said, Lord, he me I like little bitty boy, child. I'm going to tell y'all right now. When I get my little badunka dunka back there, child, I'm put my little mini skirts on and my little sandals, and I'm gonna walk for me. Don't You ain't the one. Keep on walking. Miss Maria says, "Hot Girl Summer Senior Edition." Girl, call it what you will make, cause I don't even care. Yes, girl. I be shouting out my little senior citizen discount. And then when I be in a little restaurant trying to get me something to eat, I say, can I get my senior citizen discount? Oh, somebody breathing on your back. Oh, they give out senior citizen discounts in there. Yeah, nigga. What you want? You a senior citizen? Ask for it. I promise y'all, I be acting just like that. Tell them when you get up there and get ready to pay for your stuff. Yes, Miss Sexy Diva. Hot girl, summer girl. Miss Sexy Diva. I might have to go with y'all and y'all want to see Chris Brown. Man, they say Chris Brown still getting in some little taste of trouble. Oh, but let me tell y'all why I said rerun. Then y'all, we can talk about whatever y'all want to talk about it, because I ain't had time looking no TV, YouTube, or nothing today. I just been on the go. I had things to do. Yes. But anyway, so I was sitting up there last night. I was minding with the business that pays me before I actually went to sleep. And I kept seeing these here episodes. 10, what, 9, 8, 7. They was back to back to back to back to back. I said, well, now wait a daggone minute. What is really going on? I said to myself, I said, self, and myself said, huh? I said, is this the way they trying to promote that show? Playing Mel all up in there? And then the bell went off, y'all. Hold up. Y'all wait for it. The bell went off. He said, ding, 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 ding. Get that money, Mel. Get that money, Mel. Get that money, Mel. We thank you. And the 4-piece nuggets do. Play it all y'all want to. Ain't nobody thinking about that show, because there's another show gonna come on, and it's gonna be on the OWN network. What is the name of that show? Child, I seen it. And Carlos ain't got nothing to do with it. Hey, Miss Cheryl. She says, hi, Miss GS and everyone in the chat. Yeah, they said this show right here coming on. I think it's next month. Carlos ain't got nothing to do with it, child. Thank the Lord for that, because they really think somebody is trying to gear up to watch that show. But let me tell the good people what really discouraged me all over again, not to be wasting none of my precious time to look at that stupid show. Well, I seen the episode where Lemonhead went over there to Martell house, lying, talking about he told Mel, you treat Martell this way, you treat this. Y'all remember when he got caught with a lipstick on his lip? I said, oh, see there, you lying bastard. That's how come ain't nobody gonna watch this mess. I said it. Ooh, they showed that show right there. I think that was the one just before the reunion. Then they showed it where Chris then was over there at the Martell house. Y'all know the house what Cole Hen is sleeping in right about now. Child, they was out there. Nell Fletcher called Chris in the house to try to get some stuff straight. Child, he's a lying somebody too. I don't like none of them people no more. Miss Maria says, I was strolling the YouTube streets, and all of the sudden, all the seasons episodes, all these seasons, 9 episodes, full episode, all over my feed. I was like, what the hell? I was too, Miss Maria. I said, well, what's really going on? I thought that they was doing that to promote, but nah. I heard Mel saying, ching, 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 ching. Ching ching. I said, get that money, Mel. Okay. Look at the good people doing her a favor. And they ain't even realized it probably. She ain't even got to be up there with the BS and the crazy people. And the bank is still depositing the checks. Shout out to Melody Cherie Rogers, woo woo, and the Roger family, child. Cause her, Miss Van, them child, they was out there in the water, child. And Mel got some pretty flowers, child, at her house. The flower was so pretty. One of her friends got married. She had to get herself ready to go to the wedding, child. Then she took her mama them to the waters, and then she took the children to some, I think it's a Mexican restaurant down there in Huntsville, child. Child, they be out there just enjoying the life. I'm trying to tell the people that, hey, Miss Donna girl, hey, beautiful. Logical One says it's going to be the same drawn out storyline, the same. And then what really pissed me off, I heard, that y'all remember when Mel had the mimosas with Mel in Huntsville, and Mars Soldier showed up, and Kimmy them stinking tails, and Trish. She pissed me off last night all over again. I wasn't gonna go because the way she acted at the children's graduation or whatever, but I guess I'm here for support. I said, you man looking elephant ugly hobo, take your ass on up out of there, because they're gonna do just fine without any of y'all lizards up in that daggone place. Leave. Oh, like she was somebody. Girl, you ain't nobody. Oh, she pissed me off again. Then I saw dark-skinned Ken. He loves attention. That's how come the show ain't gonna make it. Ken loves attention. Just as soon as he see somebody looking at him, he grabs his phone, got to walk toward the window, trying to send his kids some money. You sorry bastard. Ain't nobody got no bang bang to your head making you send his kids no money. You always waiting for a moment. Oh, child, I was just cussing these people out all by myself last night. Miss Candy says, new show alert. 1,000 pound roommates is good on TLC. They are hmm, they are black girls, and all the King's Men on Bravo is coming on July the 13th. All right, Miss Candy, thank you for that. Don't let us forget, child. They like, I think that may be like the third one that we can look at. Miss Candy says, Mel don't want those people using her likeness. That part right there. But child, every episode that was played, they were playing it last night for some odd reason. Mm-hmm. Miss Maria says, Candy, that's the show I was talking about last week. She said, which one, at Maria? Mel looked good in her wedding outfit and did. At Marissa's at Candy, 1,000 pound roommates. Yes, I gotta get into that too. Miss Candy says, yes, at Maria, I like that show. Miss Maria says, that's the gag. Mel didn't do shit out of line at that backyard mess. Oh, good, not the backyard mess. Yeah, they're trying to call somebody out. And that's how come Mel gave side here another little taste of information, since you want to run around here with some tea because you were pissed off and in your feeling because your husband took a picture with some funky too. Oh, I'm sorry, y'all. I ain't mean to let that slip out. Well, it look like some lipstick funky that need for wear. I'm just saying, allegedly. Allegedly. And then you got mad because Mel told you she ain't about to talk about it no more. You synced it. You synced it like everybody else synced it. Then y'all trying to sit up there and play in her face, talking about y'all ain't seen nothing on the internet. You seen it. You're a lying bunch of. This logical one says, G, do you watch Basketball Wives on Monday? Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. I missed it last Monday. What was I doing? I missed it last Monday, but we can talk about it. We talk about anything over here tonight, child. I ain't really looked at nothing, child, tell y'all truth, but that shows was running across my thing, and I was trying to figure that out. And then it hit me. I said, okay, Mel getting that check. Did. Miss Candy says, Marquez should not let the kids be on the show since Ken is so toxic. Oh, he's just filthy nasty. I don't like him. Miss Sexy Diva says, long chin Shamar look alike. Girl sitting up there like she was hurting somebody. I ain't like her. And Mel gave Kimmy that little taste of tea. Mel, so I don't like her. She won't be invited to nothing else I throw. Now you can take that back over there to her, Kimmy, since you run the tail something. I thought Mel and the Fletchers was good. Child, she couldn't wait to try to run over there to Mel to try to shots fired, because y'all know Mel had called her out with that lipstick. And she's a little in her feelings and all the way pissed off. So she said, I got something to get her back with. Bang, 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 bang. Oh, well, I don't know. But if you heard it, but it was said that Fletcher was the one that hooked Martell up with Trish. He hooked him up with nothing. A slut bag. Mel don't care. Couldn't even tell her which house she was at. Child, don't blame Mel. I've been asking your ugly ass too. Which one of my houses you went up in? You went up the hill, the mountain? You ain't reading signs? Girl, you should have been driving a stick and mess around and put it in the wrong gear and rolled all the way back down. Child, she'd have been rolling back down that hill trying to get somebody to come out there and help her stop. Miss Maria says, surely Kimberly, the side hen, didn't think Mel needed her fake support. I guess 9 of them buzzards noticed the room was full. Child, Miss Maria says that Sexy Diva, not Shamar lookalike. Child, that's what she calls her. And God heaven knows, they showed some picture, and I said, that girl do look just like Shamar. She do, y'all. Hey, Miss Sonya, girl. Child, I said, wait a daggone minute. Is that a man or a dude? Child, I was confused. Well, yeah, child, they sent Tuna Hen out here the other day, and after she come out here the other day, y'all met them, y'all like that, y'all. She don't even know how to talk to people. That heifer don't even know how to talk to people. That's how come ain't nobody gonna watch that thing on show. People ain't gonna look at that mess. What they looking for to see on our thumbnails is the Love and Marriage Huntsville return. Negative won't be over here. What they gonna see over here is this new show that's about to pop out on. That's what I'm gonna be looking at. How about that? They don't know how to act. And then that Heavenly, she ain't learned a darn thing down there to call herself, "Hey, Miss Southern Light Girl." She said, "Lord, I'm late." Girl, you was always on time. That old Dr. Heavenly got Carlos over there trying to boost her up for this run, and she got herself in. She says, Miss Southern Light says, "Hello, everyone." Child, you done hooked up with the wrong person. I support you, Dr. Heaven. Dr. Heaven, ain't nobody gonna be looking at you either. Somebody asked that heifer, was you gonna be able to run and do the TV? Well, Dr. Heavenly told the people, she said, I wouldn't be in line for it if I figured out, if I thought I couldn't do it all. Well, then let's see. Let's go, Dr. Heavenly. Let's see what you about to be about, child. And the girl said that anybody can run, child. Look at Trump. Trump just all he would do is throw his little name in the hat, and he already president again, child. Can't get rid of him. Miss Candy says many are saying they are not watching. We shall see. Yes. Well, now we speaking French. We's a little expectations now. What we're gonna do, Miss Candy, we're gonna hear from somebody else, and if it's something that worth talking about, we'll talk about it. But I'm not gonna be looking. But if I hear some of them talk about it, yeah, I'll probably tune in and listen to them. Miss Maria says the Southern Light, hey beautiful, you are on time. We just getting started, child. Show it. Miss X Diva says Melody was playing with Lockjaw. That she already knew that hoe was lying. Funky Feet had that little boy over the cat. Says Diva, go on over yonder somewhere in the corner. No, I had a little boy over the couch. Girl, I cannot with y'all. I cannot with y'all. Child, she was looking like a man, but the flashbacks of the ones that I did see, I was like, you know what, y'all, this is true too. If you see that show and then you just sit down and look at it again, I promise you it'll be something in there that you probably missed, and you'll probably end up getting pissed off all over again. That's it. That's how I got last night. Miss Logical One says that's a storyline for Quad and Heavenly. The way politics has gotten crazy, she will probably win though. You about to be right. She says, I trust Quad. That's what she said, child. I heard her say it over there to Carlos. I heard her. I heard her. And then was Carlos King back over there on the damn breakfast show? I'm gonna have to go down there and call Charlemagne the God and ask him, what is y'all trying to do? I know you and Carlos got something y'all trying to kick off, but that's the wrong road, buddy. You must don't know Carlos King, honey. He about to burn you. He about to burn you, child. He will back up over there again trying to shout out Andy Cohen. Woo woo. Talking about him and Andy was fine. We were just fine. Child trying to get Andy some. I said, a lot just don't care who tell it, y'all. Miss Maria says Elaine don't need to be nowhere near politics. Ooh, child. Miss Maria says, I will watch Hell Thaw 3 Thaw now. Will I troll and drag them? Oh, yeah. You can troll and drag them. Miss Candy says, I can't believe Claudia fell for Funky Dineva again. He didn't apologize and basically told her he wants the same pay as her. You heard that too, didn't you, Miss Candy? I said, now, wait a minute. How you feel like you're supposed to get the same pay as her? He didn't so much. I heard him say everybody gets the same pay. That's what I heard. Miss Maria says Quad the fraud ain't no fundraiser. Ooh, child. Hey, my thoughts, girl. Hey, welcome. She says good evening, beautiful people. Happy Friday night. Happy Friday to you as well. Miss Candy says Heavenly is conservative and will stand for family values. You know, she loves her daddy. Child. I wish I would call somebody that. Well, Miss Candy, I got a little bit for you because when the people get the showing up digging in hash heavenly business, girl, she can be like one and done. She about to be like, y'all let somebody else do that. I'm not about to be doing that crap right there. No way, no how. Not gonna do it. Miss Maria says, I will watch hell to the now. Will I troll and drag them? Oh, yes. My thought, she says, hey, friend. Miss Maria says, hey, friend. But yeah, child. She done got Carlos up in it, got him tooting his horn. He's so proud of her and all of this and all of that, yang yang child. I said, them people that's on this dry ass show, they better be doing like by like Carlos. Child, when I tell the good people, Carlos is jumping and jiving at anything that'll put another dollar in his bank account. Child, Carlos King is jumping at it. He said he's not about to be playing and wasting nobody's good time, honey. I said to myself, Carlos, I ain't mad at you. Child, it's rough out here. I ain't mad at you, Carlos, baby. Get the money. Get the money, Carlos. I bet you we won't see him taking Martell around Atlanta no more. We're not about to see that there, wasting all my damn time and money on your sorry ass. My thought says that, Maria, I made it in before you closed the door for the night. Child, yes, girl, yes. She closed the doors on you in a quick, but on New York minute. Now, don't get that part twisted. Child, yes, child. Them people over there's a whole hot mess, and they probably worried to death now about this other show that's getting ready to hit their own network as well. That's what I'm telling y'all. That's what's gonna be on the people's thumbnails. I ain't nobody about to put that love in marriage because people, child. You see what I put it there? I'm just really ready to get away from them. That folk, child. They cray over there. It's getting worse for Diddy. Child, what happened? I ain't even heard Tisa tell me nothing today, child. I didn't have time. Miss Anya says, that new Houston show will be #1 on child. Okay. Who's the producers and stuff for that, Miss Anya? You know, who said that? Said, what's up? What's up? At G Squad and Mars and chat. What up, girl? How are you? Welcome, beautiful. But yeah, that's what I'm gonna look at. I'm gonna look at that show that come on that show, basketball wise. We still have some plenty to talk about and stuff. But I also heard too, y'all, that YouTube child is getting really crazy. Child, I told y'all can't be doing all this stuff. Child, the people is saying that if it's not your own voice up there on the here YouTube the streets, child, you will not be monetized, nor will you get paid for a live that you do. AI, AB, or whatever them there folks is, and all these cryptic voices and playing people stuff, child. AI, the YouTube people said they ain't not about to be paying for it. They ain't gonna pay the people. I said, I'm still water. I'm do what I do, child. Do best I can. That's it. That's all, child. These here folks is crazy too. Miss Who said that says, hello, Ed Maria. Child, they be changing stuff. Don't give you no warning signs. All that stuff. I heard that over there with Ebony the Bitch. She had caught a little whiff of it. And I said, wait a daggone minute. So shout out to her, for sharing that little taste of tea, child, because we the people that be up here be needing to know and all of this kind of stuff, child. But yeah, YouTube and StreamYard, I don't know which one of them is the worst, child. They need some help. But that is what they saying. Child, that is what they saying. Ms. Maria says, I wonder if the new Huntsville show takes off. Will CK try to hook up? Yep. Do a combined episode. Miss Maria, you already know the answer to that. You already know the answer. Child, you know he is. He trying to get hold of that dollar. Miss Maria says that, gee, I told y'all that 2 days ago. Girl, what you tell us? Oh, about the new show? I remember, girl. My thought says YouTube is going to pay for the real thing. Now the beast can't throw rocks and hide their hands. Oh my goodness. See, my thoughts, that can go several different ways. Miss Maria says about the YouTube changes. Girl, I don't know where I was at. Was that the other day when I won't hear? Oh Lord, I don't have to let Miss Maria them hold her live when I can't be present, child. I'm just gonna pop on up here and listen. Hmm. But child, it is what it is. With these good old YouTube streets, child. It is what it is. But I did hear that fake girl, Tuna Cat, talking about she was ready for the show to come back on too, talking about she don't know what's gonna play. Well, y'all recorded so much. And child, when somebody asked her was Mama Wanda gonna be on the show, she's like, what? 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 She thought she had like she hit the damn lottery. She had like that was something big. I was like, oh my God. Mm, just sad. Just plain out sad bunch of illiterate people. But baby, don't y'all come back out here on the YouTube streets if y'all ain't built no project, which y'all lying to yourself. We don't. Nobody cares. Ain't nobody even gonna be checking for that mess. Ms. Maria says they said those channels based in India gonna disappear because they are 100% AI. Yeah, nobody really knows what. I don't know. I don't know how them people generated. It just seemed like they came and they were about to take over the dang on YouTube channels. I said, wait a minute, what is really going on with these here people, child? Who these people, Harpo? I said, Harpo, who these people? Child, another mess, child, just a mess. But you know what? When it's all said and done and said, child, we can only get up here and do the best we can. And try to entertain the people, and it is what it is, child. You got to keep on moving, child. Keep on pushing. Now, look at here. Why is Faith Evans being sued? Lord, ever since she got hooked up with that there what that boy look like? Frog. Oh, Stevie J, child, seem like she been going down here. Why is the bigger people them over there trying to sue Faith Evans? Lord have mercy. I said, you get sued, you get sued, you get sued, you get sued. Everybody getting sued. I cannot. Child, Miss Candy says, another reason to avoid that show is Miss Van was punished because Unc was acting up. Tuna Cat and her paramour likely pressed CK to target Van. Yes, enough. Let me go ahead and give you that star, Miss Candy. Shout out to Miss Candy, because that just pissed me off all over again. I'm mad again, y'all. Hot darn it, I'm mad again. That's right, Miss Candy. Yeah, Tuna Cat Mama couldn't be up there, so y'all gonna take Miss Van out? Y'all gonna take Van out? Because she ain't got no sense to say Miss Van. I'm a fan of Miss Van, Miss Van, Miss Van. I'm a fan of Miss. Sing it, Sugar Mama. Sugar Mama, sing that little song right there. Sugar Mama be killing me when she be singing that song. I'm a fan of Miss Van, Miss Van. You can do the backyard bounce on that song right there, Sugar Mama. We might be on to something, girl. Might can make us another little taste of money. Had to call me or two, let her know. We do the backyard bounce on that. Miss Candy says Faith allegedly stole millions from Biggie's estate. Well, Miss she had to pay the frog dude, Miss Candy. She had to pay that frog looking dude, Stevie J, robbing ass. That's what happened. Mm, 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 mm. I said, Lord Faith, baby, I sure hate that there for you. Why'd you have to go and do that? Miss Maria says, and look at God. Van living large while they still broke and cloud chasing. Yes. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. She's probably gonna hit the YouTube screens tonight. With what's the name? Whittlebees. With whatever that y'all says them call. She gonna pop out, child, because the show is about to be coming on real soon. And child, they got to see where the people are. But they ought to be able to see where the people are from what they seeing rolling across the YouTube streets. And what they're seeing is nothing pertaining to, the thumbnails reading Love and Marriage Huntsville coming back on July the 19th. Woo, woo. Love and Marriage Huntsville coming back on July the 19th. Woo, woo. Tune in. They ain't seeing none of that. There ain't none of that being popped off. There ain't none of that being popped off. My thought says CK is moving away from them 50 feet at a time. They are too stupid. Not too stupid, girl. To see it. Look at how CK live live and how they live. Them bums are still worrying about red bottoms, and CK is making moves, child. He's leaving them in the dust. Yes, he's leaving them in the dust, child. Big Back Wildebeest, thank you, girl. Thank you, Miss Sexy Devo. Big Back Wildebeest about to be popping out again before this here weekend is out, child. Y'all know she's coming. She is coming, child. She came out here a couple of times, child. She was looking for some entertainment and didn't get no entertainment, child, because the people done realized what you was all about. Girl, ain't nobody about to entertain that old dizzy hoe. That's what the people were saying. Miss Candy says, at Maria, I don't believe it, child. What y'all don't believe? Girl, let me see what they don't believe. What Miss Maria see? Child, I be trying to keep up with Miss Maria, child. And Candy, funny, none of that was said until after Biggie's mama died. Ooh, child. That's what I'm talking about. Why they kept it quiet? Why they kept it quiet? Unc will be out on Sunday during Mel's Live. She can come out all she want to, because we're a fan of Miss Van, Miss Van, Miss Van. We're a fan of Miss Van, Miss Van. Then that's the problem, y'all. Miss Van ain't even on the show. And she got more people than that Tuna Cat and her mama them put together. More people than the cast members put together. No, we don't like them people like that, child. And they over there try to brought that old basement Billy up there, the boy that live out there in the jungle. Where is he at? He done got quiet on the set since he got married. Ugly looking self. I ain't seen no wife had no feet as big as that chick had. Child, them girl feet was big. I said, well, damn, who in the world? My thought says Unc better lay low. Not lay to the low, girl. Miss Sexy Diva says, wildebeest scared after somebody told her they was going to set that broke down truck up. Set it on fire! Child, she was scared to death, child. She said she had to go tell her people about that child. She said they ain't about to be catching her off guard. Fiona got him locked in a cake. Girl, show was Fiona. Child, that who it was, Miss Maria. Fiona. It was Fiona. Candy to my not Fiona at Maria. LOL, child. That who it was, Fiona. Sure was. I ain't never seen nobody. I ain't never seen no woman feet that big. They were hanging over her toes was hanging over the front of the sander. I said, what the hell? Child, was that a shut your mouth, girl. My thought says that silverback out there in the woods living off the land. Child. But my thought, he's is married now. She probably don't want to live off the land. She want to live on something like Miss Van, because we're a fan of Miss Van, Miss Van. Child, that's what it is, child. Child, I cannot. But he ain't been synced. He's been quiet on the set too. I said, well, wait a daggone minute. I'm sick of all these people getting quiet on the set, child. This show, for the people that do watch it, child, I'm being bushy. I'm just gonna tell the people I'm being bushy. I'm be ear hustling, child. Show you gonna be ear hustling. And I'm gonna see what these here people gonna do, child. I'm gonna hear what the people said that the people were trying to do. Other than out there and embarrassing themselves, child. Child, this is gonna be a mess. Who's gonna tear who wig off first? Will it be Nell Fletcher? Because her and Chris got the money bags and the business. Will it be Side Hen Ken? Kimmy? Because she thinking she popping like that. I really wanted to be Side Hen Kimmy so them folk can go after her baby daddy. I'm going to need Kyle to come back up into the picture. She needs to be drugged. But that mouth she had up there on that reunion, a trifling line self, ain't a bit more been sick on that dynamic show than a man in the moon, allegedly. I don't believe it. I don't believe it. Because see, let me tell y'all why I didn't believe that girl had that. Because I looked at Doogie Howser. Y'all remember Doogie Howser? Doogie Howser them can make anything look real. They can. I don't trust them people, child. I don't believe it, child. And now I believe she had some low libido over that. Now that was true. Let's see here. Miss All Night says, I will get my info from you. I will not be watching. Child, I'm going to get my info from somebody else. Child, I ain't going to be watching these. Child, I'm going to do the best I can. If it's something funny, child, I'm going to bring it over here and we're going to talk about it. We're going to laugh at it, child. Show it. That's the best I can do. Miss Maria says, Kyle will probably busted a gut laughing at Kimberly. Child, if she didn't, she should have. My thought says, they may come back this year as a spot filler. What will happen next season? No show lasts forever. That's why I be kind of keep on trying to tell them people. They think this diagram show supposed to last forever, forever and ever and ever. It does not. They better be trying to go get them a job this year. There with them fake businesses already talking about a building something, and that girl don't even know where the light is in the damn closet. I said, oh, Lord, here we go again. Why come I can't find the light? Come to the light, Caroline. Come on. Caroline, come on to the light, because that's where you need to be with your child. Don't never see her looking like business, nothing. But the part that really got me, I ain't telling y'all nothing else. I ain't got nothing else for y'all. I'm getting off this live. Well, now, hot damn, ain't that something professional to say? Why couldn't you could have said, well, I just popped on for a few minutes, y'all, to show y'all a little something of a project that we have been working on. I hope y'all did enjoy it. And, I'm about to get off and I'm going to catch y'all on the next time. Y'all have an amazing afternoon. But she would get us her mom. I ain't showing y'all nothing else. You want to buy? You're going to have to show me some pre-approval. Girl, did nobody pre-approve that speech you called yourself out here trying to get to the people with your lying self? She probably sitting around there right now. Let me tell y'all what she's doing. She's sitting around there right now trying to study mail from them old shows. That's what she's doing. Y'all think she ain't? She doing that. Trust and believe that. Miss Maria says if they had stuck to Mel's original idea, they could probably had a run to rival Real Housewives. My thought says, gee, them people are quarter of a brain don't work like that. Child, I be trying to hope they had a little taste of hope, child, but they ain't got no sense. Them people ain't got no sense, child. Just a crazy bed bug. And then they're gonna show they had the one up there where Martell was a man that day, y'all. I was so proud of him. Child, I was so proud of that bastard. That bastard made me proud. I had a tear in my eye that day when he was standing 10 toes down with me. Child, now I didn't want Miss Van to cut him off when he was trying to take off, child. Child, when he laid down that curve, he was running and Mel laid that curve too. I said, you better get them asses hold. Boy, now Martell Holt was a man right there. Don't y'all be trying to take that away from him because y'all synced it. Y'all synced Martell in action. I said, ooh, wait. Child, the only person could hold Martell back because he was coming through like dang like, ooh, he was, child, Martell finna clean house. The only person could hold him was Courtney. And he was sliding in. I said, let him loose, Courtney. Courtney, let him loose, because I want him to drop lock one of them there Scott boys. Always running off at the mouth, thinking everything is funny until it's not. Sorry. Child, I cannot with them people. I cannot. Miss Maria says it's really sad. Anybody selling anything mentions the price at least once. Yes, I ain't got nothing for that ninja. Too little, too effing late. Well, Miss Maria, he made me proud that day. I was crying. I had a little taste of a tear in my eye. I ain't about to lie to y'all good people up here. Because I said, oh, that's a real man right there. You better get him, Martell Holt. Martell Holt, let him know. We 10 toes down up over here today. I don't know how we're going to be tomorrow. But today, we 10 toes down. And they didn't even like that. They ain't like that. They like, what the hell he doing? He's supposed to be on our side. They think it's funny until it's them. See, that's what I want. Now, I'm going ahead and tell the good people now, if it flip and they get the drag and tuna cat or side hen, like they thought they were doing Mel towards the end, All bets is off, y'all. I'm going ahead and tell y'all. I'm gonna look at it because I'm gonna have something to laugh and talk about. Yeah, y'all thought it was funny when it was being done to Mel, didn't you? Now look at you. Don't go have no nervous breakdown. Not now, one of you hoes. We're gonna need y'all to stand in it. Want to be back on TV? We gonna want to know what you're gonna do. All of Marceau Scott's scandals is coming out the closet. If they bring Alonda back up out of here, child, that's it. That's it. I'm tuned in. If they put Alonda up here, I'm be tuned in. I'm going to tell y'all right now. Sure will. My thought says the heifer should look at HGTV and see how the real brokers do it. Tune in and learn something. All them degrees and still illiterate, in my opinion. Girl, you better go ahead and say that. Miss Patricia T says, hey, y'all. Hey, girl. Hey. She says, Miss Van posting about retrieving, retri- retiring to help Mel and the kids. Yeah, she did. Lets me know that the custody order has changed. Wait a daggone minute. My thoughts. What is you trying to tell the good peoples in here? I mean, Miss Patricia T, what is you trying to tell us, girl? Girl, we ain't heard word one about that. And Martell's court date, child. We ain't heard nothing about that. Miss Candy says, my thoughts are the degrees are really real. My thought says that Candy, I wonder, child. Miss Maria says that my thoughts right. I mean, damn, Mel had a whole class that she could have learned from. That part right there. Miss Maria says that Patricia, hey friend, hey. Child, Miss Patricia trying to tell us a little taste of something other up in here. Miss Light says, tune in after the numbers are counted. Yes. Good idea. Miss Maria says, Patricia, you may have something there. Yeah, girl, you may have a little taste of something. Girl, you know anything else? Miss Candy says, isn't his court date next month? Girl, I don't know, Miss Candy. We thought it was already supposed to be in here. We don't know what's going on. And then Miss Maria up here gonna shut me down, close all my mouth all the way closed, talking about some Martell could have changed his mind, told him he just gonna stick with what he got. Well, let's talk about it. He might as well stick with what he got because the year is about up for him to be on whatever they put him on. Shoot, he look like a fool to go in there and do that now and start all over. Sorry, I don't know who somebody's coaching him. I got to find out who it is. Miss Patricia says, well, they don't have to worry about me. Martha said, if they are getting into it, that it's fake. Child, singing in the background. Miss Maria says, Candy, that's the family court date. I would think he withdrew the appeal. Child, if they let that boy withdraw that appeal, I'm gonna be madder than a mofo. I'm gonna be straight up mad. My thought says Motel did send a little subliminal message about moving on from the family he had. Family includes cheering. Girl, sure do, my thought. Y'all might be on to something. Miss Candy says it, Maria. So he is a felon? He's a felon? Child. He has looked like a fool and ass wipe all the time. And Candy, absolutely. Child, I cannot with y'all. Miss Patricia may be on to something, though. I hope Sugar Mama went over there and told him this right here. I'm a fan of Miss Van. And then I hope Tank, Mariah, and Boss Baby popped up with the background singer. We're a fan of Miss Van. He ain't like that either. Child, he got hot all over again. He was mad. Miss Candy says he needs to withdraw the petition for custody. Mel is clearly the primary parent. Ooh, child. Mm, child. I seen how Kimmy was looking around in Mel's house that night when she went over there. Mel gonna feed the people now. Mel gonna feed them. She know they be hungry. That's why come Mel be feeding them like that. Whole long gizzard neck giraffe looking around in Mel's house while Mel was giving her a little hug. Mel, you should turn that ass to the door so she couldn't do nothing but look back out the door, trying to do a quick search through the house. That's a nice house, Mel and them cheerings in. Jealous. I saw Sugar Mama little feet wearing her new Crocs. Child, yes, that baby right there. Ooh, she is just too smart, child. That baby just too smart. I love them babies. Them babies can run that daggone SAB right about now, child. Every last one of them, because Sugar Mama done told them, y'all not about to get one up on me. What can I do at the age? Because y'all know she getting ready to go to the big kids school. Sure will. Child, I cannot. These them there folk right there. They just. I don't know what's wrong with them. There people. Hey, my lady. She says I heard that Melody got a brand deal with Crocs. Ooh, possibility. I heard she has something. I don't know if it was that. Miss SSD says, "What Funky Feet do when he came with the wine?" G Squad. You better open that door, Mel. It's hot out here. Martell was mad. See, he thought he was gonna outsmart Mel. Let me tell y'all. Let me go ahead and tell y'all. That's how come he let Mel in when she asked him to go to Destin. Oh yeah, come on in, Mel. Yeah, come on in. You ain't got to ask me. You come in. Come on in, girl. Come on in. Yeah, cause when I roll up over there on the Queen's Palace over there, I'm gonna see what you say to me. Martell out there riding through the neighborhood, blowing horn, pop, 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 disturbing everybody. Martell Ho was hotter than fish grease that day. I done brought this damn wine up over here because I know you like wine, Mel. He thought he was going to get a drunk child. That Mel, I smarter than that ass. You not coming in here, Martell Ho. Child, can't nobody say that name like Mel. Bye, Martell Ho. I said, ooh, child. I cannot. My thought says, Hope and Hope unite are gone on and get married now. The I guess there is nothing left for you on this side in my fish box voice. Not the fish box voice. Miss Candy says Mel and Miss Van need their own show with the kids. Absolutely. Child will blow them out the water. Miss Maria says, my lady, hello and welcome. Yes, hello and welcome. Miss Candy says she did. My thoughts is laughing at somebody. Miss my lady says, hello, Ed Maria. Miss Sonia says, yes, Melody said she has a deal with Crocs like goalie. I can't wait for her big TikTok live. Okay, girl. Look at here. Miss Maria says, "Hey, Bush Campers, I'm gonna need about 10 of y'all to pop out and hit that tap the like button, child. Tap the screen, support the channel. $ G Strickland 8 super chat, super sticker. Share the video. Join the squad for $2.99. I done told y'all about wasting y'all good gasoline to roll up over here on these here YouTube channels, and y'all just don't want to be hitting the like button. Hit that like button. Come on in here and join the chat, and make sure you close the door behind you. Get on in here while you're trying to be playing with the people. Y'all like it up. Miss Maria says, Sonia, I've made my shopping list. Miss Maria. Lord have mercy, Jesus. Ain't gonna do me no good to be getting on them shorts right now, cause y'all, my little badunka about to be spreading wide. Girl, about to have me some hips, child. I think I might be a little bit excited. See how many can I go? If I get to 155, 160, I'm gonna be good. I'm gonna put the brakes on right then. That's enough. I don't want no more. Child, I cannot. But yes, Miss Van and the male and the cheering child, I tell y'all, it just warms my heart so much. Miss Van, she be enjoying herself, cooking for her family. her cheering, and the mail to my she cooking that cabbage and stuff for them their babies because she know they coming back home. Say, think I ain't gonna get some? I'm gonna eat me some too. I said, girl, I ain't mad at you for them their cabbage, child. Jump on in there. Fork first, child. That's what. Get a little taste of that old Texas Pete hot sauce and put it there. Girl, don't forget the neck bones. Child, that's a whole meal right by itself. Oh, yes, be something special too. But child, I cannot. Miss Maria says that Sonya, I've made my shopping list. Ooh, child, girl, I bet you she got a little taste of this, a little taste of that, all up in the shopping list. Miss Sonya. Miss Sonya, you done been over there and started your list. Y'all, Miss Faith. Y'all girls ready? Y'all girls ready? Child. Mm, 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 mm. It's a mess, child. But they say Diddy got all these here lawsuits because steady coming out, child. Steady coming out. And the people steady coming out about this here Tyler Perry, child. I don't even know how to feel no more about Tyler Perry, y'all. I was hoping, and praying, but is it a possibility that Tyler has a dark side like that to him? He's a human being, y'all. Yes, it is a possibility because I'm trying to tell good people, I ain't seen or heard nothing else about that boy that first popped out that was suing him for that million. I ain't seen how to hear him. I said, well, now what did they do with him? Did they go ahead and pay him or what happened? Yep, I'm ready to shop. All right, Miss Sonya. Yeah, I'm trying to figure out what happened to the boy child that came out asking for the million. Hmm. Tell y'all for the Fat Joe said he ain't going down just like that. Tell that lie on me. I'm about to ride this storm out, buddy. But y'all, they said the lawyers he ain't no good. He's a crooked old lawyer, some kind of mess like that. It's the season of the money grab. Yes, Miss Maria. Patricia says, speaking of TP, he has a new show on Netflix. Child, is that the new show, Miss Patricia, where the pastor is playing a slave role? Child. And they were saying that the congregation won't feel it, honey. I said, well, what is really going on? Ain't nothing that go on in this here good world today, child, that will surprise me. Now, let me go ahead and tell y'all, because the times is hard, and the orange man up there in that White House doing some God knows in and everything, and the people just trying to survive. So the man probably said, I'm not about to pass this deal up, child. I need that little taste of money, honey. Sure do. Why the people playing? Say what you will or may about me, honey. It is. My thoughts is I almost not listening at a full interview from the ex-worker on how Cassie was calling the shots and what she wanted. I still think her husband, ooh, child, is going to bounce with the kids and the money. I done told y'all. If y'all seen Cassie, you be like, the saying goes, thank God I don't look like what I've been through. Cause y'all, let me tell you, that girl don't look like she been through nothing. Nothing, child. I ain't about to be judging the child. I sink the tape and my heart goes out to it. But child, Miss Patricia says the orange man said y'all about to get on those girl, not back into the farmland. Child, Miss Candy says, what's happening to the immigrants is so sad. Yes, absolutely, child. It's a mess. Child, it's a praying time, y'all, all the way around the board. Somebody's got to get up there in that White House and make it make sense. Y'all gonna either pay the people the money that they need to survive off of one job, or y'all gonna have to bring down the rates with these apartments and houses and all that kind of stuff. Child, y'all know that ain't fair. My thought says that Patricia T, yet another lie coming out of his mouth. As always. As always. Yeah, y'all, they don't even want to pay the people. Shoot, at this point in life, we in 2025. The diet limit starting child, I'm going to go down there and run this White House. Because the starting minimum wage is going to be $20. $20. $20. $20. You get $20. What day you want to start? You get $20. What day you want to start? Yeah, everybody gonna start out with $20. You work your way on up here, baby. I don't know how much you may end up with, y'all. Make sure y'all get a little taste of a raise every 6 months. And in order for you to get this raise, I'm gonna need for you to be at work every day and to be on time, baby. You do these two things for me, you're gonna get your raise. Probably another dollar. Hmm. Miss Maria says that Patricia, okay, thanks. Child, how I look at it, the people need the money. Again, to think. The Latinos voted for him in droves. Yes, the Latinos, the Latinos. Ote dote. They was out there. They thought it was gonna look out for him. He lied. He lied. They should have known that clown was lying. Child, we got some rain last night, child, and I went right on off into La La Land, child. It was the best sleep ever. Man, I thought I was sleeping like a baby, child. It was so good. Y'all know sometimes you don't be sleeping good at night, but when you get that crash out good sleep, child, oh my God, it'd be so good. Miss Candy says, right at Maria, they are hoping we will join them, but we have been, what the hell? We have been fighting for 400 years. 400 years, child. That's right, Miss Candy. Miss Maria says, they've been pushing for $22 as minimum. As it stands now, you have not only have good credit, but you also need to net three. Where did that go? Child. Oh, 3 times the rent to qualify. Child, ain't that about to be a beast? My thought says it's getting bad out there. After the Haitians were seen fighting the ICE agents, now the Latinos are fighting them too. They were using pow pows on the agents on the news today. Oh my Jesus. Miss Patricia T says, at my thoughts, people will go without benefits before they get into a field. They should have left those immigrations alone. Miss Sonia says rain weather is the best sleeping weather. Girl, show is. Show is. Miss Maria says that Candy, I stand with the 92%. I'm sitting here drinking my water and minding my black business. Just said again. Miss Candy says Trump has gotten the minimum wage reduced from federal workers. Child. Miss Candy says right at Maria. Miss Maria says, Sonya, I vote for her. Child. He has got a mess, child. It's just a mess. But y'all know what? When you living up there in the White House and you being driven around and you got all these umpteen securities, just watching over you and your family, child, ain't that dude ain't finna be weird with us colored people. He ain't about to be caring what's gonna happen to the colored folk. Y'all know that. Mm-mm. Girl, I done got that daggone song stuck in my head. I'm a fan of Miss Van, Miss Van, Miss Van. I'll have it stuck in y'all head too. That's Sugar Mama, y'all. That's Sugar Mama song. What you talking about here, Miss Maria? Child, they ain't doing us right. They ain't doing the people right. And then they wonder why things is the people is like they is in the world. Child, the people can't. Y'all know what hurts the feeling so bad? Y'all ever seen them people that's in the that was in the military? Probably did like 20 plus years, if not more. And child, they can't today, you're subject to see them standing out on the corner. Um, they don't have no benefits and all that kind of stuff. They say the VA is hell on wheels, child. It's gonna take them a long time to get them appointment and stuff. Not unless you know somebody that knows somebody. Y'all know how it go. Child, I don't know what's gonna happen. Mm-mm. Child, all we can do is keep praying. Just the time. Don't make no sense to me. I said, how you been in the military all that long time? And You can't use your benefits and stuff. I don't get that part. Miss Patricia T says that Candy, I read a comment and the lady said her son was close to retirement and got fired. See what I'm talking about? See what I'm talking about right here? Got fired today. See what I'm talking about? There's a place here in Virginia. It's called a shipyard. I guess it's supposed to be like pay the most money or whatever. But child, the people that been out there so long, they getting rid of them. So they ain't got to pay them all that money and hire new people. I said they always looking at a way to get over on the people. Always. Miss Candy says that Patricia T, hopefully he has a 401k. We need to invest in our own future. Wait a minute. Let me get this thing to move. Futures. Social Security is not a guarantee. Absolutely right. You're so right. Miss Maria says, I'm gagged that the Latinos expect the blacks to get involved. They have sat by and looked the other way when it was us. She said their asses are on the front line. Now they see us. Yes. Miss Patricia says that Candy, exactly. Miss Candy says that Maria, they thought they would benefit from their proximity to proximity to clear the to clear people. Okay then. Not to the clear people. Child. Y'all know what? I'm for real though. If we sit around and we look at the things that's going on and look at how the orange man is acting and doing stuff in the White House, child, we'd be just as crazy. We would really drive ourselves crazy. We'd end up being sick all the time. Child, all I can do is do one day at a time. I ain't trying to be nobody but myself. I think the people get in jams when they be trying to be more than what they is. And in this day and time, everybody, I don't care how good the job is, we still trying to make it, y'all. Everybody. And then if you be getting paid good, it's still gonna balance itself out. Especially if you want to be living above your means and all that kind of stuff. Miss Candy says we have to pray for everyone. Absolutely, Miss Candy, you're right. You are so right. Everybody. Mm. Child, I just pray and take one day at a time. That's all we can do, child. It's got to get better. Somewhere down the road, it has to get better. Yep. Sometimes I know it don't look like it's gonna get no better, but child. Mm. Mm. Sometimes you just don't even know what to say on these thoughts. I mean, who's helping this in Orange Man? Who's guiding him? Ain't nobody tell him, fool, you're going down the wrong road. Miss Patricia says, though, Latinos definitely thought they were equal to clear people. Not the equal. Girl, who told him that? Miss Patricia, I need you to stop saying that. Who told him that Latinos that? They sure lied to them, didn't they? Mm. Mm. My thought says Satan is the leader. Child. Mm, 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 mm. Mm. I sure hate it. Child, this politics stuff and the way he doing. He ain't got to worry about that. What's that man name? Elon. He ain't got to worry about him no more. He done lied to him. He ain't gonna help him get back in. That ain't gonna work. Mm-mm. Miss Maria says, I believe everybody thought the blacks would be the largest unknowing oranges wrath. The targets of a the target of annoying orange wrath. That's why they are so shook. Girl, he ain't shook at them, did he? Child, he don't want them there, the Nellies and them to set it off. Mm-hmm. Child, I don't know. It's a mess. We got Sean Diddy and all this mess going on. All these billionaires being sued. Everything going crazy. It's just like a mess. The people who helped him get in are the same ones that can get him. But they need to go ahead and get him. Child. Mm-hmm. Do something with him. My thought says he would run up a the solid rock named Jesus, and then he would know um he is not the man. Miss Candy says the Latinos are the fastest growing race in America. The orange man trying to slow it down. Mm, 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 mm. Child, I tell you, I was talking to a lady today, one of my coworkers, and she was telling me about she was down in Atlanta, and she said like the Africans and the Hispanic people, whenever they be giving birth at the hospital, or they need to be seen, they pay like, if not all of it, a big chunk of the portion of the bill. I said, no, popping it. She said, yeah, they be popping that money off like that. I said, well, damn, said some African lady was in Atlanta and she was giving birth, and they told her gonna cost her $12,000. Child, they put out the $12,000 to the people too. I said, well, okay then. Miss Patricia says if they ask the orange man questions, he replies, I don't know anything about it. I read about it or saw it on the news. He's not running the country. No. Miss Ayn says Melody just posted a video of her in the TikTok headquarters. All right, Miss Ayn, thanks for the update. My thought says cash money, baby. Yes, girl, cash money. Popping it off. I said, well, wait a daggone minute. Of course they're gonna want to serve them over the colored people that ain't got no money and no showings. No money, no showings. No showings, no money. No money, no showings. That's what they be saying about us, child. Miss Candy says, one of the doctors I work with, our father is in India, had to pay his bill daily when hospitalized. They paid for IV fluids, meds, tests, everything. Uh, no care. Whoa. Wow, that's crazy. Miss Maria says that Sonya, they posted earlier from the airport. Is the babies going to y'all? Charlie, the cheering's going to. I'm sure they is. I'm sure they are going. Child, they said Colbert. Now I gotta start calling that girl back Coleslaw. Coleslaw done moved into her new home with that garage bigger than the whole house. And that girl done got so quiet on the set. Why is she so quiet on the set, y'all? For we get up off of here. Why is the side Coleslaw? That's what I need to keep calling her. Why Coleslaw got quiet? Huh? Miss Candy says the immigrants are important to the economy. They don't benefit from uh Um, Social Security, but pay billions into funds. Wow, ain't that something? Miss Maria says, "What's left for her to say?" I don't know, Miss Maria. You know she be at this point. She should be talking about her kids or something. I don't know. Well, we know that story is gone, but I'm just saying, why she's so quiet now? Mm, well, child, I don't know. I don't know, and I ain't got no more. I'm about to lay down and go to sleep, and I hope I sleep just as good as I did last night. But y'all, I'm about to get up off of here. We done been up here running off at the mouth for a whole hour and a half. I love y'all good people so much. Thank y'all so much for your love and support. Get them cousins, them babies over here and hit that subscribe button for your girl, child, because I'm still working, child. I am still working. And on that note right there, in the words of Miss Maria, love, peace, and hair grease, child, I'm about to be up out of here. And we're going to talk on this stuff tomorrow. Y'all have a good night. I love y'all. Bye.